Hello student, now we are going to discuss about skill enhancement course, that is 304 original planning and development. Now we are going to discuss about types of a region. Regions may be classified generally into two types: formal or uniform region, and second is functional or nodal region. Before knowing the types of region, it is also important to know the definition of types of region. A region is a subsystem within a system, and if subsystem develop greater interconnectivity, the greater will be the efficiency of the system. All regions are problem regions in one way or the other. The regions may be classified generally into two types, and these are formal or uniform region and functional or nodal region. Among the first one is homogeneous planning region. They are formal regions, and if the basis of homogeneity is topography, rainfall, climate, or other geographical characteristics, economic homogeneity is more relevant. The structure of employment, the occupational pattern, the net migration, the density of population, the resource and industrial structure, if similar in a region, the region becomes homogeneous in an economic sense. Sometimes, however, a clear-cut homogeneous region may have as many differences in the sub-regions as to make them quite different, yet the region may remain homogeneous. A formal region is homogeneous with a reference to some geographical characteristics such as topography, climate of vegetation. This is the physical formal region. Next one is nodal region. Nodal regions look to a center for service. Its influence extends beyond the area of the city. The villages are uh, developed at uh, here the villages are development about town centers for services. Here, a nodal region will have homogeneous economy around it, population and industries, and there are core regions with a higher per capita income generation through higher production and higher production of goods and services within regions. There are dominant cities or nodes to which flows up input, goods, people, and traffic gravitate within the cities. There are nuclei that form business and social centers. If the size of the mass of the nodes is large, then there will be great pull effect of the center. However, as the distance increases, the cost of overcoming frictions will rise, and the people of different areas will look for different nodal points. Nodal regions provide an understanding of the functional relationship between a settlement will fill up space. The heterogeneous units in rural and urban areas are functionally related because each settlement cannot have all facilities. Thus, a nodal region is composed of heterogeneous units which are closely interrelated with each other. Functionally nodes attract labor, while the hinterland becomes the labor catchment area if the hinterland cannot provide job to the people. The boundary of a nodal region may extend far and beyond beyond for some facility. Then functional region. Functional regions are associated with their basic economic activities. Here, towns and cities are categorized into various functional regions. They include service centers, industrial centers, and commercial centers. Functional regions can be subdivided into sub-functional regions and sub-functional regions. Then, uh, programming region. Program region include backward area. Program region includes backward areas, tribal areas. It is the region having no industry district and thereby government policy or program can be enforced for the development of the entire region. In certain cases, health campaign, credit campaign is useful in determining program region. Next one is administrative planning region. The administrative planning region refers to state, district, talukas, blocks, and villages. At the state level, state planning boards are made operative, which takes care of both spatial and economic planning. At the district level, district planning boards are set up. In this planning district level, implementation of schemes are performed and also land use plan. At a taluka level, area development authorities are established for promoting tehsil. Next one is the urban areas. Any city or town provides certain facilities that normally do not exist in that scale in the rural settlement around it. Uh, The rural settlements provide certain goods and services to their urban areas. These bilateral relations bind both the urban areas and rural settlement surrounding it in the form of mutual interdependence for the benefit of any one group. Next one is characteristics of planning a region. A region is a flexible concept referring to a continuous and localized area intermediate between national and urban levels. A planning region should have following characteristics. First one is it should be large enough to contain a range of resources and attributes so as to serve a desired degree of economic viability at the same time. Then another characteristics of planning region is economic planning. It in this characteristics concentrate towards economic planning in every country as it is a continuous process. Then the objectives of economic planning are geographical, economic, social, and political nature. Then the internal homogeneity of the resources should be logically linked up. The region should be internally cohesive. Flexibility and elasticity should be maintained in the process of regional delineation. It should be under the administrative agency. With the help of micro level planning, a region can be identified for planning and development. In this way, there are characteristics of planning regions. Thank you.